All right, can we be completely authentic and transparent for a moment? How many times have you said yes when you really wanted to say no? Sure, I'll help out with that project. Of course, I'll bake 200 cookies for the fundraiser. Or, yeah, I'll rearrange my entire schedule for you. Whew, then you're exhausted, overcommitted, bitter, and wondering, why on earth do I do this to myself? Studies show that women, especially in midlife, struggle with setting boundaries because we've been conditioned to be helpers and pleasers our whole life. But today, that ends. And not because you're being selfish or self-absorbed or any other self-title someone else wants to put on it. It ends today because your time, energy, and peace of mind are not unlimited resources. I'm going to share today exactly how to set boundaries, say no without guilt, and reclaim your time without feeling like a bad person. Guess what? You're not here to be everyone else's yes woman. So if you're ready, let's get into it. We'll start with the underlying issue, why it's so hard to say no. And then the next obvious question, why do we feel guilty saying no? It's a lot to unpack in those two little sentences. Psychologists say we struggle to say no because of three things. People-pleasing conditioning. We've been taught that saying yes equals being a good person. 2, fear of disappointing others. We don't want to let people down, right? And 3, FOMO, fear of missing out and guilt. We worry we'll miss out or seem selfish. But here's the truth. Every single yes you say to someone else is a no to yourself. When you say yes to things you don't want to do, you're saying no to your energy, no to your time, and no to your peace of mind. Simply put, boundaries are self-respect in action. Now, I believe that's worth unpacking a bit more, right? So if indeed every yes to someone else is a no to yourself, then can we agree that boundaries really are a gift to ourselves? We simply shift our mindset. Instead of perceiving boundaries as something negative, I want you to think of boundaries as self-respect in action. Now, isn't that a bit easier to digest? And it's guilt-free. So now that we're shifting our thinking, let's talk about actionable steps. How do we put this into daily action? No worries, I've got you covered. We're going to talk about 5 power moves to master the art of saying no. Number 1, replace guilt with truth. Saying no doesn't make you mean or selfish or rude. It makes you honest. Just flip the script. Instead of thinking, if I say no, they'll be mad. Have you heard that one before in your head? Try instead saying, if I say yes, I'll be mad at myself. You know what I'm going to say now, right? Because your peace of mind matters just as much as their request. I get it. This is one of those times where it's easier said than done. But I'll share a few phrases I practice saying over and over in my head to help me in moments just like this. First, I appreciate you asking, but I can't commit to that right now. 2, I'd love to help, but I need to prioritize my time first. And 3, thanks for thinking of me, but I'll have to pass this time. It may sound or feel awkward at first, but I promise after practice and maybe a little tweaking, it will sound more like you and you'll appreciate having a ready answer that protects your peace. Saying no really is all about protecting your time, your peace, and your energy. Okay, power move number 2. Get ready for it. No is a complete sentence, and you don't owe anyone long exclamations for your boundaries. Period. End of sentence. Seriously, go ahead, raise your hand if you've ever said something like, I'd love to help, but I just have so much going on and I don't want to let you down, and maybe if I move some things around, I can try. No, thank you. We're not doing that. Try this instead. No, I can't. That doesn't work for me. I won't be able to do that. Yep. No over-explaining, no justifying, just no. Repeat after me. No is a full and complete sentence. Okay, power move number 3. Set boundaries before you need them. Why? Because boundaries are easier to enforce when they're clear from the start. You know what's completely exhausting? Trying to set boundaries in the middle of a crisis. Instead, set them before you need them. A couple of ideas or examples. I don't take work calls after 7 p.m. I dedicate Sundays to my family and myself. I can't commit to last-minute favors. They're pretty good, right? When you set boundaries up front, people learn to respect them. The key here is YOU. You must take the lead. Moral of the story, clear boundaries equal less stress. All right, power move number 4, and this is a good one. Use the compliment and decline trick. Yes, you can say no while still being kind. If you struggle with saying no directly, this is my magic formula equation. Compliment plus decline plus redirect. Let's try it. First example, that sounds like an amazing event. I won't be able to make it, but I know it'll be great. Do you recognize that magic phrase equation? All right, breaking it down. Compliment. That sounds like an amazing event. Decline. I won't be able to make it. Redirect. But I know it'll be great. It's cool, right? Okay, let's do another one. You're so thoughtful to ask. I can't this time, but let me know how it goes. Breaking it down again. Your compliment is, you're so thoughtful to ask. The decline, I can't this time. And the redirect, but let me know how it goes. Okay, one more. I love that you thought of me. I have to pass, but I appreciate it. You're getting the hint, right? Compliment. I love that you thought of me. Decline. I have to pass. And redirect. But I appreciate it. See? And it feels so much better, doesn't it? The magic phrase equation. It's firm, it's kind, it's guilt-free. Congratulations. You've just learned how to say no with grace and confidence. All right, last but not least, power move number 5. Enforce and repeat. All right, people will test your boundaries. Hold firm. Here's the deal. Some people will push back when you start saying no. And why is that? Well, we've trained them how to behave, or maybe I should say how to misbehave for years. We've allowed them to walk all over our time, our peace, and our energy. You're going to hear pushback like, but you've always helped, or they're going to try to guilt trip you. And they will test your limits. But guess what? That's their problem, not yours. Stand firm, repeat your boundary, and don't cave under pressure. Here's a couple of ideas. I understand, but my answer's still no. I get that this is hard for you, but I have to prioritize my time. I can't do that, and I need you to respect my decision. Bottom line, your time, your rules, period. All right, my friend, now is the time to take back your time, your energy, and your peace. Hey, comment below, what's one thing you're going to say no to this week for you? I encourage you to share this video with a friend who also needs stronger boundaries. And please hit that like and subscribe button because this is just the beginning. Saying no isn't about pushing people away. It's about making space for the things that truly matter to you. I'll see you next time.